Gone Girl begins with the sudden disappearance of Amy, a beautiful, intelligent woman who vanishes on the morning of her 5th wedding anniversary. Her husband Nick quickly becomes the prime suspect. As the media frenzy grows and public suspicion intensifies, cracks begin to form in Nick's carefully constructed facade, and soon, secrets about their seemingly perfect marriage begin to unravel. This story doesn't follow a conventional mystery structure, as halfway through the film, the narrative shifts dramatically, revealing Amy's perspective and exposing the truth of how she orchestrated her own disappearance to frame Nick for murder as revenge for his infidelity and emotional neglect. From there, Gone Girl transforms into a dark, twisted psychological thriller about control, perception, and manipulation. David Fincher masterfully guides the audience through multiple timelines, unreliable narrators, and shifting sympathies. One minute, you empathize with Amy. The next minute, you empathize with Nick. And by the end of the film, you're not completely sure who to root for, as you slowly realize that the real horror isn't the crime or characters themselves, it's the toxic power dynamics in relationships and how public opinion can be weaponized. Gone Girl is a psychological thriller adapted from the acclaimed best-selling novel by Gillian Flynn, who also wrote the screenplay for the film. This project was brought to life at a time when the book had become a cultural phenomenon, praised for its sharp social commentary, dark tone, and shocking twists. Fincher, known for his fascination with flawed characters and twisted narratives, was a perfect fit. This is hands down one of my favorite David Fincher movies, and for someone who never read the book, the twist at the end really caught me off guard, and the ending made me question the whole movie. This film had a reported production budget of around $61 million, a sizable amount for a psychological thriller with no action set pieces or CGI spectacle. However, David Fincher and Ben Affleck's name, combined with the popularity of the source material and the buzz around its casting, turned the film into a box office draw. It went on to gross over $369 million worldwide, making it Fincher's highest-grossing film to date. It earned back its budget multiple times over, and was especially lucrative given its genre. For a dark, cynical thriller about marriage and manipulation, its commercial performance was almost unprecedented, proving that adult-oriented, story-driven films could still dominate the box office when executed with precision and star power.
You know, it starts as fundamentally a mystery, and then it becomes this perverse, absurdist thriller, and then it finally kind of becomes satire, and I hadn't seen that done.
The film currently holds an 88% critic rating, with many critics commending the film's razor-sharp commentary on marriage, media manipulation, and gender roles. Fincher's moody, suspenseful tone helped turn the domestic thriller into a cinematic event. Even though a few critics highlighted its cold, calculated style as emotionally distancing, most agreed that this precision was part of its brilliance.
You know, it's being kind of every aspect of being a woman. You know, you get to express the thing that's alluring and the thing that's repellent, and you get to create a facade, you get to strip it down. It's really exciting, that, but daunting, absolutely.
After Gone Girl, Fincher took a noticeable break from feature films and stepped into the world of high-end television with series like Mindhunter and House of Cards. But when he finally returned to the big screen, it was with his most personal project yet. If you enjoyed this clip, you can watch the full breakdown on our main channel or keep the binge going with the next clip.